Hi guys, Amajot here with your shot of stress relief today, and I wonder if you've seen the article that came out with BBC yesterday, and even if, because I know quite a few of you are watching this from abroad, if you're not based in the UK as I am, then I know this applies to other first world countries as well for sure. And it was about how many people turn up to work, and it was talking about presenteeism. So how many people show up to work when they're ill, and the numbers were, the CIPD did a survey with over 1,000 organizations, and the numbers were that employers saw that 86% of people were showing up to work whilst ill, compared to in 2010 when only 26% of employers observed people showing up sick. And in 2010, I was definitely one of those 26%. Like, I was definitely one of those people who showed up, who was so proud. The TUC call it a Mucus Trooper. I was definitely a Mucus Trooper. I would show up, I would be snotting and coughing all over the place, but I would do my work because I was committed, I was dedicated. I would do my work no matter what. I mean, it was silly really, because by the time that things, got so bad for me, my immune system was so bad that it took me like 8 weeks to get over a cough. And frankly, if you've been in a meeting when someone is coughing and spluttering all the time, it's quite annoying, isn't it? Not to mention the germs that you then potentially give to everybody else. So where I was thinking I was being the hero, I was not only making it worse for myself, but I was making it, unpleasant for other people too. And for years and years and years, my bosses, I'd always mostly had good bosses who would kind of turn up and say, go home, go to bed, come back when you're ready, come back when you're feeling better. Otherwise, you're going to end up taking a week off. And that's what used to happen. So it goes back to this is, what are you, one of those people who is a mucus trooper? Are you a mucus trooper? And there's there's things you can do. You can wait for your employers to tell you to go home. You can wait for them to give you a great well-being offer that says, here you go, look after yourself. But it's not going to work if you don't take responsibility for yourself. It starts here. So what do you want to take responsibility for? And if you're saying to me then, I can't do this, I can't take time off work, because either maybe your employer isn't really understanding and you feel under pressure to go turn up or be paid. I get that, because I'm run my own business. If I don't show up for work, then I won't get paid. So I have to balance that. If I'm unwell, then I have to balance that. But I choose to trust that if I'm looking after my body, myself, listening to what my body needs, then everything else will work out. And the other thing is that if it's a self-imposed I can't because I need to do this work, I have to be the one to do this work, then you can choose to change that to I can choose to look after my own body, even if it's for one day. Even if it's to say, okay, I will switch off for one day and I will look after my health. And you'll be surprised how quickly you get back to health, because you're not going to be as of much use if your immune system is compromised, your nervous system is compromised, then your thinking centers aren't going to be as useful anyway. So it's going to take you 10 times longer. So what do you want to choose? It's time to start taking some responsibility for yourself, and then you can get some help, and then you can start looking at things like self-regulation techniques, which is what I use, and I know a lot of other people out there use them as well, to help you create optimum balance in your body so that you're thinking well, so that you're feeling well, and emotionally you feel balanced around what you can manage in your life. It starts there. I have techniques for it. They're in a lot of the other videos. I want to keep this short. So are you a mucus trooper? Do you want to change that? What do you choose for yourself today? You can choose that today. And if you want to create some sustainable change around that, I'm starting to offer the 90-minute sessions that you can start if you want some support to create that change. Because if you've noticed you're doing it once, and it's made a difference, maybe some of the techniques that I've shown you or somewhere else, but you're not seeing a sustainable change because things drop off and life gets in the way, then we can have a one-off session, and you can choose to have that whenever you want. I'll put the link in below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.